Hi, Harvey Hook here. This is a video that I want to give you something really special. Now, a while ago I produced a ghosting video, which there'll be a link somewhere down below about that, where I gave you guys away a text message you can send. And a lot of people have been getting a lot of value out of that video, where they've been sending the message, they've been getting their answers. So I want to give you now another powerful text message that you can send to someone that will pretty much just give you an answer in a situation where you have no idea what's going on. Now, this is the non-committal guy text message. So we have Mr. Non-committal guy. He's a guy that you've been potentially wanting to see for a while. Maybe you've been flirting, maybe you've seen him like at parties, or maybe it's even Tinder. Like, I don't really know how you've met him, but it's more of the facts that every time you've tried to go for the date, he's like either cancelled or he's not quite sure. Now, the non-committal guy is non-committal for various reasons, and what I want to do is I want to give you the reasons why he's non-committal, and then I'm going to give you a text message that will actually solve this problem, that will solve all those potential reasons, and you'll get your answer. And at the end of this video, I'm going to give you a link, a special gift where you can actually learn more about it, because if you learn more about this text message, you might actually start to see why I'm actually saying the things that I'm saying, and you can start texting all of your messages this way, because it's very particular, powerful, and it's actually quite a turn on if you're going to speak in this way. So the non-committal guy, let's talk about him. The first thing to know is that the non-committal guy just won't actually settle down on a date. Maybe you're flirting with him, maybe he's moving forward, maybe he's moving backwards, maybe he even says a few things that are a bit like sexual, where he says, well, you know, like, I'd love to give you a big kiss goodbye sometime, and you've never actually met him, or you've never actually been on a date with him. Like, it's pretty insane. So there are two reasons, or there's two specific reasons why this guy is non-committal. The first reason is that there's just something in the way. Like, he's actually in a relationship and he's not told you, or he has some deep-seated fear. But regardless, flirting with you at a safe distance is enough for him. And if this is this kind of guy, you don't necessarily want to be around him. Now, the message that I'm going to give you later is the kind of message that if he actually doesn't react well, you know he's this kind of guy. And if he's this kind of guy, you probably want to run away. Especially if he's the kind of guy who's flirting in a relationship and he's not telling you otherwise, because a lot of guys will do that. They want to feel like they're attractive, so they'll have a girl on the side. And I know some girls that are like that as well. So this is not just a trait for guys, that I know some women who are like that, who have men on the side for that reason, so they feel nice. The second reason is because you're not actually presenting enough of a challenge for him. Now, this is something you can control, because a lot of guys might think, here's a nice girl, she's quite attractive, I quite like her, but I know I can get her. Now, when I mean get her, that might mean whatever he's interested in. So it might be purely sex, or purely a relationship, or purely just something, but he might have already been down that path, and he knows that maybe he's met someone like you in the past, or he thinks that he's met someone like you in the past. Now, this is like the brutal honesty, and I'm, as your coach, I'm here to push you and tell you the truth. But he thinks that he can get you, so he's not going to try, because there's nothing in there for him. Now, men are actually, the way our brains are programmed, especially with the hormones in our development and things like that, we're actually programmed in a sense that we actually like challenges. And I know a lot of women are like this as well, but we get a dopamine rush, and this is just people, but men more specific, that we get a dopamine rush every time we achieve a challenge. And if you present yourself as a challenge, if you actually stand your ground and have standards, you'll actually like be a bit of a turn on for him, and he'll have some fire up his ass and actually do something about it. And here's the text message that you can send him. Now, it's just on my phone because it's very specific. At the end of this video, I'll give you a special link where you can download a special text messaging guide where you can learn more about it in detail, but here's the message. Hey so-and-so, I've been thinking. We've wanted to catch up for such a long time, so if you're serious, let's do it. I'm not the kind of girl who waits around forever. I'm free, suggest a date. If you are, does drinks sound good? Now, there's a lot of things happening in this message at once. A lot of things, and you might get a couple answers. The first answer, or you might get a few answers. The first answer might be he just might not reply. If he doesn't reply, you know that he's the first kind of guy, that there is just something blocking him. Maybe it's a fear, maybe he's actually seeing someone, but there's something that's blocking him from not being able to actually commit. If that's the case, you're better off for this. Now, if he actually just needs some fire up his ass, or if he actually needs a challenge, sending... Hey guys, it's me. Just letting you know my camera actually died because just for reasons. Let's just leave it at reasons. But I'm so committed to getting this video out that I'm going to just record the rest on my phone and give it out to you. Hopefully it's endearing. If it's not endearing, then I'm sorry. This is the internet, by the way. So at least it's not just a cat video or someone, you know, like a meme. Like right now there's the B-movie memes that are going around. So at least it's not that. Anyway, if he needs some fire up his ass when you send this to him, what's going to happen is he's going to think like, oh shit, if I don't act now, I'm going to lose this girl. Now the key is, like, it is about standards. It is about actually just saying, hey, this is what I want. I'm not afraid to lose it, because it is about learning to be more of an authentic version of yourself. At the end of the day, using such extreme language, like use like love me or leave me, like that kind of stuff, is the thing that's going to make him want you more. And it's actually a bit of a turn on, because guys will react really well to that kind of language. Like, probably think about it in the past where you've done that kind of stuff. I'm not saying you should give guys ultimatums all the time, but in this situation, you need an ultimatum, because you need an answer. Because you don't want to be hanging around forever and just waiting and hoping and hoping and hoping that one day he's going to choose you. You need to be the chooser, because you're in control of your own life. Anyway, if you did like this video, I want you to go to the website that is linked here, or in the description below, where I'm going to give you the guide, which is the ultimate non-committal texting guide, and I really hope you get some value out of that. Till next time, make sure to subscribe for life and love and how the two come together, and make sure to leave a like, because leaving a like really supports the channel. Alright, see ya.